Today, we dive into the exciting world of mobile processors to uncover a significant shakeup in the mid-range segment. MediaTek has just unveiled its new Dimensity 8400 chip, and it's creating quite a buzz by outclassing Samsung's Exynos 1580 in both power and efficiency. Let's explore how this game-changing chip raises the bar and what it means for the smartphone market. Starting with Samsung's Exynos 1580, this chip is making its debut in the Galaxy A56, promising a substantial performance upgrade over its predecessor, the Exynos 1480. While this improvement is noteworthy for Samsung's mid-range devices, the Exynos 1580 pales in comparison to MediaTek's latest offering, the Dimensity E400, a chip that redefines the capabilities of mid-range processors. MediaTek has stepped up the game with the Dimensity 8400, the first mid-range chip in their lineup to feature exclusively high-performance CPU cores. Borrowing architectural elements from the flagship Dimensity 9400, the Dimensity 8400 is built using TSMC's cutting-edge 4-in-process node. This results in exceptional efficiency and raw power. The processor comprises 8 ARM Cortex-A725 cores, one clocked at an impressive 3.25 GHz, 3 at 3 GHz, and 4 at 2.1 GHz. MediaTek claims this configuration delivers 41% faster multi-core performance compared to its predecessor. Equally impressive, the chip uses 44% less peak power, thanks to its advanced design and efficient architecture. In addition to improved processing power, the Dimensity 8400 features enhanced memory capabilities. With twice the L2 cache, 50% more L3 cache, and 25% more system-level cache, SLC, this chip ensures smoother multitasking and better handling of demanding applications. The Mali G720 MC7 GPU in the Dimensity A400 is a true powerhouse, running at 1,300 MHz and delivering over 2.3 TFLOPS of graphics performance. This makes it 24% more powerful than the GPU in the Dimensity 8300. The enhanced GPU can handle QHD plus resolution screens with refresh rates of up to 144 Hz, bringing a flagship-level visual experience to mid-range devices. The Dimensity E400 goes beyond raw performance with features often found in premium processors. It supports quad-channel 16-bit LPDDR5 XRAM and UFS 4.0 storage, ensuring blazing fast memory and storage access. On the imaging front, the chip integrates the MediaTek Magic 1080 ISP, which supports camera sensors of up to 320 megapixel. Efficiency and features. MediaTek has set a new standard for what consumers can expect in mid-range smartphones. The Exynos 1580, while an improvement within Samsung's ecosystem, struggles to compete at the same level. As always, the true test will come when these chips are put to use in real-world devices. But for now, MediaTek seems to have cemented its position as the leader in the mid-range segment. Let us know in the comments which chip you think will dominate the market and what features you value most in a smartphone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the latest tech trends. See you in the next video. Showdown between two of the biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm x 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year, the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones, white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.